Yeah. What's good? What's going on, man? It's your boy Acito, man. You now tuned in to Dedication TV. Shout out to everybody, man, out there in the battle rap community. Shout out to everybody for liking and subscribing to the channel. I truly appreciate it, man. We starting this from the ground up, man. Like I said before, man. So let's not delay, man. Let's get into it, man. We got Band, man. Band went down yesterday, man. It's a little bit long event, man, but shit, we got through it, man. We got the battles. You know, we had some high moments, we had some low moments, man. But overall, man, it was a really good event, man. I really enjoyed it, man. I wasn't really too bored with either the matchups, even though, we got one rounders. But it was entertaining, man. Shout out to all the MCs, man, that showed up, showed out, man. We had a lot of highlights throughout the night. But yeah, man, let's not even waste no time, man. Let's get into it, man. So we're gonna talk about it, man. We're gonna go through every single battle, man. So the first battle was Kid Slade versus Bad News. I was really excited for this one, man. Shout out to Kid Slade, you know what I'm saying, hometown hero, you know what I mean, represent Hartford, Connecticut. He's been looked at as like the next big thing, you know what I mean, to come out of URL in the Crucible class. It's a lot of buzz. So, it's a lot of anticipation behind Kid Slade. So, seeing him just go first, you know what I mean, that was super exciting, man. And Bad News, shout out to Bad News, you know what I mean? He doing his thing. He just took the belt over there at Midnight Madness. So, shout out to him, man. I think he battled J2, if I'm not mistaken. So, he's a champion, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, this battle here, man, Bad News went first. He had a pretty decent first round, you know what I'm saying? And, he had a couple lines in there. Overall, nothing really struck me as like, all right, he solidified this. There's no way Slade gonna be able to win this round, you know what I mean? I didn't get that type of vibe from Bad News' first round per se. But Kid Slade then goes. It takes a little bit to warm up, man. I'm not gonna hold you, man. Almost like the first 10 bars, man. He started off a little slow, but as he started to get towards the last, I want to say, 2 minutes of his material, he was out of there. He took off crazy. I kind of got the vibe too. I don't know if it was the prep time, and I'm noticing that from a couple of the guys, couple of the battle rappers. But my man Slade, he ain't seemed too motivated. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if this was a matchup, he felt like I needed to go super crazy for. But just for me looking as a fan, he didn't seem too motivated. I didn't see too much energy. I didn't see too much of a killer instinct. Like, I want to fucking tear this nigga head off. You know what I'm saying? So if I had to critique anything, I would just say on that side of things, I just was expecting a little bit more energy from Kid Slade. But his material was fire. You know what I'm saying? He was punching at a high rate at the last 2 minutes of his round. I gave it to Kid Slade, edge. And according to the fan vote, they gave it to Kid Slade as well. So shout out to Kid Slade, man. Just keep doing your thing, man. Just turn up with that energy, baby. You know what I'm saying? Treat every battle like it's your last battle, man. Like it's $1 million on the line, man. That's all that's the only critique I got. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, salute. He got the W. Next battle was Drugs versus Fonz. I saw this. I was like, damn. I was like, okay. Off the rip, I was like, Fonz got this. Fonz got this in the bag. Come on now, it's Fonz, man. You know what I'm saying? And I was wrong. If I had money on it, I would have lost my money, man. Fonz stumbling through this round. You know what I'm saying? He had a couple hiccups. He forgot a couple points in his round, and overall, he had a couple dope ass lines in there. But overall, man, it just wasn't a clean round, man. Drugs was at a high level. I'm talking, he was at 100%. Just going straight forward at Fonz, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Drugs, man. Shit, you won that clearly in my eyes, clearly, you know what I'm saying? And I believe the fan vote gave him the battle as well. So shout out to Drugs, man. Next battle was Rada versus Shotgun Suge. That's another battle that I was excited too, man. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be a goodie. It's gonna be a goodie. Suge, man. Suge had a couple slip-ups. Not too many, but he had a couple dry spots in his round. When he finally did get it together, he definitely elevated and took it to another level. But when you got them hiccups and them, you forgetting your lines and shit, man, and your other opponent is just flawless, it's nothing you really could do. Shout out to Ryder, man. Maryland's own, man. Came in there punching strong, very direct with his bars. I gave it to Ryder, man. I gave it to Ryder. I believe the fan vote gave it to Ryder as well. So shout out to Maryland. We got that one right there. Next battle, Homesie the God versus Loso. Yo, I'm telling you, man, like, seeing these matchups, and if I was to call these matchups by just seeing the name, I would have been down. Y'all would have been down probably like 2-1. It's another one, man. I had Loso, man. I was like, man, Loso got this, man. Loso can punch. Loso's very strategic. Loso's consistent. So I was like, damn, man. There's no way Loso gonna lose this shit. Damn, I was wrong like a motherfucker. Homesie the God, man. First of all, Loso had a very good round. I mean, I'm gonna say it was good. It wasn't phenomenal. It wasn't incredible. I feel like he, you know, like again, like I said, with the short prep time, you know, he gave a good round. Homesie the God, we haven't seen much of him. He's been kind of laying low. So I'm pretty sure he was able to stack up on a lot of material or just pull from, you know, material that he had that he didn't get a chance to use. So, but he was, man, he was phenomenal. Shout out to Homesie the God. Homesie the God, he had top 3 performance of the night for me, man. Like, he was incredible. Shout out to Homesie the God, man. Yo, that was phenomenal, man. I gave it to Homesie the God, man. Fan vote gave it to Homesie the God as well. You know, crazy. Now the next battle per se was supposed to be Charlie Clips versus Lou Castro. Now, they didn't have this battle go down. It's actually going to be going down February 26th on the Resolution card. That was another big announcement that they dropped yesterday. Resolution 2 is going down February 26th. Haven't got as far as the location of where it's going to go in all of the matchups, but we do know that Charlie Clips versus Lou Castro is going down on this card. If I'm not mistaken, I think Lou's got the belt on the line for this. So this is going to be, this is a dangerous battle. We gonna swing the block on this one, but that's going to be a dangerous battle, Lou Castro. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready, man. But yeah, man, shout out to them dudes, man. Be on the lookout for that card. Let's see. Big T versus Ace Amin. That was the next battle that went down. Let me just say this, man. Let me just say this. Big T, I take nothing away from Big T. He's an incredible talent. You know, Big T has been in this game for a very long time. You know, he's a legend. There's no denying he's a legend. But what the fuck was Big T talking about last night, man? I was lost, man. I was lost. I didn't know what the fuck Big T was talking about, man. He was in and out talking about balloons or something. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what? I don't know, man. I wasn't feeling it, man. I wasn't feeling around. He was kind of all over the place. He had a couple moments where, you know, he was direct at Ace Amin, but I just wasn't feeling that shit, man. It just wasn't hot to me, man. Ace Amin, on the other hand, you know, he had a couple, not a couple, actually. He just had one moment where, you know what I'm saying, he kind of like blacked out. Like, he kind of forgot where he was at. Took a drink of the water, and he got right back to it, man. And he took off. He took off from there. And he was crazy. Ace Amin was crazy after that. Once he got it together, it was it. So normally, you know, you penalize somebody that chokes or stumbles or forgets something in a round, but I felt like that pause that Ace Amin had in his round, it wasn't to the magnitude of he lost the round. And I feel like Big T material just wasn't good. And Ace was able to, like I said, get back into the round. It finished the round incredibly. And I was highly, highly entertained with the material that Ace Amin had. And I gave it to Ace. And I believe the fan vote gave it to Ace as well. So shout out to Ace Amin, Maryland's own, once again. Big T, man, you gotta step it up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you 0-2 going into 2022, man. Yeah, man. Step them bars up, man. That's all I gotta say, man. Step the bars up. Next matchup, JC versus Real Sick. Yo, when I saw this, I was like, this gonna be battle of the night right here, bro. This gonna be battle of the night. And for me, it pretty much solidified that it was up there as battle of the night. Man, Real Sick, out the gate, crazy. Talking to JC, crazy, 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 yo. And JC, oh my God. Yo, when I was watching this battle back, it was catching so many lines from JC. Yo, JC pen is so phenomenal, man. This dude is incredible, man. His pen, oh my, yo. JC is phenomenal, man. I really want to see, like, side note, I really want to see JC versus Loaded Lux, JC versus Murder Mook, JC versus Sue Surf. Like, I want to see JC get that big plate, man. Like, I don't give a fuck what he does, what his brand or his appearance. I don't give a fuck, man. When it comes to showing up and showing out, yo, we never get a lackluster performance from JC. So I got to give JC your flowers, man. That was a phenomenal performance, man. This battle, yo, was like, man, I needed 3 rounds, man. I needed 3 rounds for this, man. I really did. I needed 3 rounds for this battle, man. But if I had to just go off of like my first watch, not counting the second and third time that I watched the battle, I edged it to JC. But I'm not mad if somebody said real sick, man. I think this is definitely a battle that Smack, you need to revisit, and we need to get 3 rounds for this, man. Shout out to Real Sick and JC, man. That was crazy. Let's see. Next battle, we have B-Dot versus Kid Chaos. B-Dot versus Kid Chaos. Now, I had B-Dot when I saw this joint right here, man. I'm not gonna lie. Kid Chaos, man, you know, Kid Chaos, this is no biasness. You know, Kid Chaos is nice, man, but I'm just not all the way sold on Kid Chaos yet, man. I mean, I haven't seen a matchup where I'm like, yo, this dude is crazy. Besides the 2-on-2 that he had with Arsenal, that was a really good 2-on-2, but I'm just not sold yet on this guy, man. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his delivery or it's not his lyricism, because he's there as a lyricist. He brings it all the time as a lyricist, but I don't know, man. It's just something about him I'm just not sold on. B-Dot, you know what you're getting with B-Dot. You're getting consistency, you getting punches, you getting bars, you getting a strong delivery, you getting consciousness, you getting that fucking, that talk, you getting that real talk. Like, you getting everything from B-Dot, yo. I never get a lackluster performance from B-Dot, man. And I had B-Dot winning this shit, man. Pretty much just clear in my eyes, man. It's not a battle I would want to see 3 rounds, but like I said, I was entertained by B-Dot's material highly. In another battle, I missed that one. EK versus T-Top. How could I forget that? That was crazy. Shout out to EK, shout out to T-Top. I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit, man. I'm not sold on EK either, man. I don't think he's really that nice. You know, I understand he works for URL, but I'm not highly sold. He put on a pretty decent performance last night. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did his thing. He incorporated a little bit of props. You know, he had the lights turning green and yellow. You know what I'm saying? So that was dope. That was dope. I liked his performance. His performance was really good. T-Top, man. T-Top with the rebuttal. T-Top came in there with the rebuttal. crazy. And then he just left Earth from there, man. I gave that shit to T-Top. You know, biasness. I just thought T-Top with the rebuttal and the punchlines and the setups that he had was just crazy, man. I just feel like T-Top just showed it as levels. It's just levels to the material. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my man T-Top, man, for getting a W. I think the fan vote had it as a draw. I don't know what y'all saw, but I had T-Top taking that shit clear, man. Next joint. Now, this was the next announcement. DNA versus Hollow the Don is also going down on the Resolution 2 card. Yo, now, if you've been paying attention to Twitter, you've been paying attention to YouTube, DNA and Hollow, they've been going back at it since like probably last year or the year before last, man. So that was a battle just kind of cooking in the works. And it was only a matter of time before the shit got booked. So we definitely getting it, man. Hollow the Dawn versus DNA. That's another battle. We're going to spin the block. We're going to talk about that one, man. But that one going to be a goodie, man. It's personal. They really don't fuck with each other. And it's a lot of history there. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that battle there, man. Shout out to DNA. Shout out to Hollow the Design. You know what I'm saying? Next battle. Next battle. New Jersey Twerk versus Real Name Brandon. Now. Let's address the elephant in the room. We're not even. First of all, shout out to real name Brandon. Let me just say this. Real name Brandon, let me give you your flowers. I remember when I saw you last year in Houston for the first time. You were the first one to open up the card. Phenomenal. And I feel like every time I've seen you, and I've even doubled back on some of your previous battles, you've elevated every single battle. And don't let this discourage you, or just because your opponent wasn't prepared. I listened to the material 3 times. You brought it, bro. You brought it. I'm really looking forward to seeing where your trajectory goes with your career. You're just a phenomenal talent, man. And you one of them dudes, man, especially from the West Coast, just from the new generation. I'm really looking forward to seeing, man. And yo, man, just keep doing your thing, bro. Just keep doing your thing. Keep coming 100%. And it's going to speak for itself, man. They can't deny you. It's going to speak for itself, man. So shout out to real name Brandon, man. You took that clear as day. It's no argument. It's no debate. I don't see how anybody could have gave the round to New Jersey Twerk, but that's fucking crazy. But shout out to real name Brandon, man. New Jersey Twerk. I had to take my glasses off. New Jersey Twerk, man. It's no secret, man. You're a phenomenal talent, man. And it's so tiring to just keep talking about this shit, man. You know, you come back, you take 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. It's just like a repeated cycle, man. I don't want to hear no excuses, man. I mean, at this point right now, it's just like you just spitting in the face of the culture, us as fans. You know what I'm saying? I remember my first time seeing you. My first time seeing you, New Jersey Twerk, I'll never forget it. Yo, you battled Mike P. And I believe it was Irving Plaza, New York. It was a surprise battle. This is the first time we seen Mike P, the first time we seen New Jersey Twerk. And there was a lot of hype to be like, yo, that's New Jersey Twerk. Yo, he's crazy. I'm like, word. I'm like, okay. I'm amped just off the energy in the crowd. He chokes. I believe he choked like every round, if I'm not mistaken. Every round. So that was my first impression of you. And if you look at your trajectory of your career, same shit. You might get a flawless performance. You get a chokes. You get stumbles. You get jerseys. So it's like I'm just fed up, bro. You know what I'm saying? I really have nothing else really to say about it. It's really on URL. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna keep booking Twerk, and Twerk just gonna keep doing what he been doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna blame Anwar because it's not Anwar's fault. Excuse me, it's not Anwar's fault. New Jersey Twerk is a grown-ass man. He's in control of his destiny. He's control of his thoughts and how he wants to prep for his battles. You can't blame that shit on nobody else. If you knew you can't prepare in a short period of time to prep, why would you take the battle? Why? Nobody putting a gun to your head unless, you know, I don't know if you in a contract where you got to take a certain amount of battles per year. I don't know. But if you know with the history of you having trouble prepping in a short period of time, why would you take the battle? It don't make no sense. So it's like, that's all I got to say about that, man. New Jersey Twerk, man, you know, I don't wish bad on no man. Do what you got to do, bro. But like I said, I'm not going to talk down on you, man. I'm just disappointed, man. I'm just highly disappointed, man. Nothing else I got to say about it, man. On to the next battle, man. Danny Myers. Who am I? Danny Myers versus the Smack Killer Sharon. This was another highlight, another battle of the night for me. I was so entertained. This is another battle that I needed 3 rounds. I need 3 rounds. We need to circle the block back with this battle right here. We need 3 rounds, man. I couldn't call this battle, man. I really couldn't. Danny Myers was crazy. He went first. Danny Myers punching at a high level. The energy was like on 1,000%. Crazy, bro. Crazy. And then you got Sharon. He just matching his energy. And then he even rebuttaling. Sharon is rebuttaling his own material throughout the round. It was crazy, man. I highly recommend y'all go back and y'all watch that battle when it drops on the app, shout out to the bootleg gang. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. If you know, you know. If you don't, wait for the app to drop. But yo, that was crazy, bro. That was crazy. I need 3 rounds with that. I need 3 rounds. Next joint, Jack Boy Maine versus Chess. Another goodie. Shout out to Chess. Chess went first. Chess had a very, very, very good performance. Very good performance. He had some crazy lines in there. I mean, I got no critiques, man. You know, Chess is another guy that turned his whole career around. And yo, that easy and Chess battle, man, it's like, man, anytime I see Chess's name, I'm just excited. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Chess. I was highly impressed with your performance, but Jack Boy Maine, oh my God, I was shocked. I thought Chess was gonna take this, man, but Jack Boy Maine just took it to a whole nother fucking level. He just blacked out, yo. And we all know the band setting. When we first saw the band setting, Jack Boy Maine was one of the ones that really stood out. One of the ones that really stood out in this environment here. And I feel like he just took off, bro. He just took off, man. The fan vote had Jack Boy winning it. I had Jack Boy winning it too, man. But I'm not mad, man, if we can get 3 rounds out of this, man, because I thought it was going to be a little like, all right, Chess going to get this by a landslide. But nah, bruh. Nah. Jack Boy Maine was on his shit, man. So, Smack, you might have to spin the block on this one, too. We might need 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? We might need 3 rounds on this job. Next, we had Nun versus Rum Nitty. Yo. This is another guy I got to give his flowers to. Rum Nitty, man. Rum Nitty, how do you do it, man? How do you consistently just keep coming up with material after material, and it's fresh, and it's a lot of shit that we never heard before? You know how sometimes, you know, you may hear a line that somebody else may have said, but the other guy maybe just flipped it around a little bit. Yo, I don't never get that from Rum Nitty. It's always fresh flips, punches. I'm just so impressed, bro. I'm just so impressed, man. And he's another guy that, we need to see some big plates. Loaded Lux, Murder Mook, Conceited, Hitman Holla. Like, that's who we need to see Rum Nitty in the mix with, man, because Rum Nitty done damn near battled. He done battled a lot of people, bro. So it's not really too many people left on the totem pole for him to battle. So, shout out to Rum Nitty, man. Shout out to Rum Nitty, man. Shout out to Nun too, man. Nun was doing his motherfucking thing as well, man. You know, he fresh off the loss for Midnight Madness with Snake Eyes. Crazy performance, man. Crazy, man. But me, I had Rum Nitty, man. I had Rum Nitty winning this. The fan vote kind of had it as a draw, which is crazy to me. But I ain't mad at it, man. Is this a battle that I would like to see 3 rounds? Probably not. Probably not. I think this was one of those. This is perfect for 1 round. I think this was perfect. This was perfect for 1 round. So I'm not mad at it. Shout out to Nun. Shout out to Rum Nitty. I was highly entertained. And let's get into it, man. The last battle of the night. Woo-hoo. Gichi Gotti versus Mike P. Now, Mike P, we hadn't seen Mike P in a minute, right? We hadn't seen Mike P in a minute. You know, he kind of just sat back. You know, he wasn't really battling. I know he was on his media shit. So I was like, yo, Mike P probably sitting on a lot of material, man. A lot of material. Yo. Gichi Gotti, man. Gichi Gotti ripped this man's soul out of his heart. Picked it up in the air. Looked at it. Squeezed it. Slammed it on the floor. Stomped on it. Crip walked on it. Spit on it. All that. Kicked the shit down the block. Yo, nigga. Oh, my God. Off rip, that was performance of the night. Gichi Gotti. Yo, Gichi Gotti, man. Gichi Gotti ain't got no filter. Gichi Gotti do not give a fuck, bro. Like, god damn, Gichi. Yo, and that's why I love Gichi, man, because, yo, he has just 0 fucks. And when you dealing with a nigga like Gichi Gotti, every single battle, whether it's a 1-rounder, where it's a small league, Gichi Gotti's gonna give you 100%. He's not playing. And that's why you got him as champion of the year 3 times. 3-time champion of the year. It just shows, man, in the material, in the professionalism, the way he carry himself. Look at his brand. Look how he shines the light on his homies in his circle. You know what I'm saying? Like, Gichi Gotti is the Mount Rushmore GOAT of our generation, man. You know what I'm saying? And I put him on there. I put him on there as the GOATs with the Murder Mooks, the Loaded Luxes, the Arsenals, the Hitman Hollers. He's right up there, man. He's right up there. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of him being 3 times champion of the year, just look at the consistency. Look at the consistency of Gichi Gotti. You know what I'm saying? There's like, you cannot say Gichi Gotti, man. Gichi Gotti was trash. I don't think Gichi Gotti ever choked. I don't think Gichi Gotti has ever choked. I don't think Gichi Gotti has ever stumbled. And if he did stumble, or if he did choke, he freestyled and got his way out of there and got back into his material. So it's like, man, Gichi Gotti, man. Gichi Gotti won this shit clear. We not even gonna sugarcoat. Gichi Gotti won this shit clear. I don't need to see 3 rounds. You know, Mike P went. Mike P, you know, it was a little rough in that room, man. He wasn't getting no crowd reaction. And he just kind of just cut his round a little short, I believe. But Gichi Gotti was crazy. Gichi Gotti's phenomenal, man. I'm hearing rumblings. Actually, ain't even rumblings. Beasley confirmed it on Instagram Live last night that Gichi Gotti is battling Jazz the Rapper on Kings versus Queens, pardon me. He is battling her on Kings versus Queens. Jazz the Rapper, baby. Be careful. Be careful. I'm not underestimating Jazz. I think it's going to be a phenomenal battle. It's going to be phenomenal. But Gichi Gotti is an alien, man. He's different. He's not somebody you want to fucking play with, period, man. So, yeah, man. You know, if I had to grade band for the night, a 1 out of 10, I would say I'll give it a 6. I'll give it a 6, man. You know, it was kind of a long night. You know, some of the battles were lackluster for me. You know, a lot of choking, a lot of stumbling. But I don't hold it against the MCs. You know, it was a short prep, and it was something that, according to Smack, he just wanted to put together, you know, just to get the wheels running for the new year. They're gearing up. They got another event in Houston, Texas, February 19th and February 20th, Initiation. So I'm guessing Initiation is kind of like a crucible thing. They may be just on the quest of looking just for new talent. So if you're in the Houston area, man, hit up URL for details on that event. But yeah, man, the first band, I hope they bring band back with 3-round battles. I kind of like the dispense where on the app, the battles just drop. You know what I'm saying? Like, we knew band took place. We didn't know who battled, but then the battle just dropped. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of like that dispense of it. I'm not mad that they tried this. You know, this was dope. But I kind of like just wake up or just turn my phone on. I get a notification that a new 3-round battle just dropped. You know, Danny Myers versus fucking Sue Surf. You know what I'm saying? Band style. You know what I mean? So, shout out to URL. You know what I mean? Shout out to the whole battle rap community, man. You know, you got it. They giving us battles. They giving us material, man. It's just only the beginning, man. You know, so stay tuned, man. But shout out to y'all, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Yo, leave down in the comment section, man. What was your favorite battle of the night, man? Who had battle of the night? Who had round of the night? And what are y'all looking forward to as far as when it's Kings versus Queens card and it's Resolution 2 card coming up? Let me know what matchups y'all want to see in the comment section below. I'm Acito. I'm signing out. Cheers.